Hey, Matt here from Beverage Tractor. I'm here with Bill Yetzer, another one of our inside sales guys. We got a couple of accessories here today. We'll show you kind of a quick tutorial or do-it-yourself on actually installing these accessories. 3 different options, kind of the 3 main options I would say that we tend to sell on these Rangers, like the Ranger XP 1000. Roof, windshield, rear panel. You got a lot of different options in these. If you bought the Ranger and you don't have any of these accessories, kind of want to show you a do-it-yourself on, hey, this is how we install the roof, the windshield, and the rear panel. So let's get started. So this is the sport roof. A lot of the accessories that come with the Polaris definitely are lock and ride, so they make it really, really easy to install, but they will probably most likely take 2 people. As you can kind of tell, it's a little bit easier to have one guy on one side and another guy on the other. So right here, when you get the roof on, there are these hooks right here, these plastic hooks that need to be in each groove of the actual cab itself on the frame, and you're going to push that back, and those are going to lock into place underneath this once you get the cab on. And then on the back, it's kind of going to be the same thing with these getting hooked down in here. We're really just going to push this backwards and be able to get it up and over the lip on the back here to push it all the way down. Now that does take some good force sometimes. You're really going to be pushing, or if you stand in the back of the cab and pull, it's usually the easiest way to do it. Pull it and get it to push down. It's usually the simplest way to actually lock into place, and I'll show you what that looks like when we get it on here. So you can see here that once pushed all the way down, it's locked completely into place, which is really nice and strong and sturdy. I mean, to really get this roof off it'll take some effort, and then you can see up here where everything locked into place for those as well, which worked out really, really well. So the roof is now on, and we'll move on to the windshield. So here we have a hard coat poly windshield. It is a very easy install. Just again, 2 people makes this thing really, really nice and easy to install and put on, but it's all about the lock and ride system. On this specific setup, a lot of times we get confused even, but the flat side goes on the top and the rounded side goes on the bottom. You're gonna slide up underneath the roof and push it all the way up. There are some grooves here on the bottom portion that kind of stick out that you want to get that on top of. And then you are going, one thing that I do often, these black pieces got a little bit of play in them, the lock and ride portion. I will normally pull those as close as I can to the outside of the windshield, and then that's literally a matter of popping it into place. And you'll do all 4 sides that way. Sometimes you got to add a little bit of pressure here to really get it down, to really lock it into place. But once you do, it's locked and good to go. Now we got the windshield and the roof on, and you kind of have an idea on how that works. We're going to put the back panel in as well. Same thing on this specific setup on the lock and ride system. You've got the same pieces like the windshield. Usually try to pull those as close to you as you can. The rear panel is not quite as easy as the front panel, but it's still really easy. On the top lip of the rear panel wants to go on the inside of the cab or the frame, and it goes forward. And on the inside of the cab, we'll pull both of the 2 lock and ride pieces into place. I normally will pull up on the pieces that lock into the inside here and push out a little bit on the windshield to allow it to come in and lock, and I'll do both sides the same way. And they'll usually fall right into place. And then the same thing on the windshield pieces. You lock the 2 pieces, lock those pieces into place. Nice lock and ride holders there. And the rear panel, the windshield, and the roof are on. Now that we got the roof, the windshield, and the rear panel on, this bad boy is equipped and ready to go. If you're in the market for a Polaris or even accessories for the Polaris that you may already own, give us a call at 540-337-1090. You can even check out our inventory on our website at www.beveragetractor.com. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel here and Facebook. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram for more videos and anything that will keep you up to date with us here at Beverage Tractor and more. Thanks, and we'll see you soon.